morning, Vanita. Today we are going to discuss about the nuclear reactor. Okay, in the previous class we are discussing about the in the previous class we are discussing about the what is meant by the nuclear fission, what is meant by the nuclear chain reaction, and what are the nuclear fuels are there. Okay, that all will be discussed. Okay, now in the present class we are discussing about the nuclear reactor. Okay, the nuclear reactor is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Okay, instead of boilers in the steam power plant, we are using the nuclear reactors in the case of a nuclear power plant. Okay, the nuclear reactors are the heart of a nuclear power plants. Okay, in that nuclear reactor, some fusion process are obtained, then we are developing the so much enormous amount of heat energy. Okay, in this nuclear reactors, nuclear fuels is subjected to the nuclear fission. Okay, in the nuclear reactor, nuclear fuel is subjected to the nuclear fission. Okay, and the energy is released in the process is utilized to heat the coolant. Okay, which may be in turns the generate the steam, which may be in turns the generate the steam. Okay, that is the main operation of the nuclear reactor. After completing the fission process, we are producing the enormous amount of heat energy. Okay, that is the main usage of the nuclear reactor. Okay, it is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Okay, it is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Okay, this is the basic diagram or the diagram for the nuclear reactor. Okay, this is the diagram for the nuclear reactor. Okay, the main components in that nuclear reactors are the coolant. Okay, this is the coolant, nuclear fuels, and control rods. These are the control rods. This black color are the control rods, and then this is the moderator and reflectors and shielding. Okay, in that shielding we are having the different types of shieldings are there, that is thermal shielding, biological shielding. Okay, this is the basic constructional diagram for the nuclear reactors. Okay, this is the diagram for the nuclear reactor. Okay, this tube is used for the coolant purpose. Okay, this tube is used for the coolant purpose. Okay, this is the coolant inlet and this is the coolant outlet, and this is the fuel rods. Okay, these are all the fuel rods. Okay, this is the control rods and this is the moderator. Okay, this rectangular box is the moderator. Okay, this rectangular box is the moderator. Okay, next one is this is the nuclear detectors. Okay, next one is the reflectors and this is the shielding, reflectors and the shieldings. Okay, the main components in the nuclear reactor, the main components in the nuclear reactor is the first one is the reactor core. Okay, first one is the reactor core. Next, second one is the moderators. Next, control rods, coolant, reflectors, thermal shielding, reactor visual and biological shielding. Okay, this is the reflector shieldings, biological and the thermal shieldings, and this is the moderator, and this is the control rods, and this is the nuclear fuels, and outermost we are having the nuclear core. Okay, this is the core and this is the coolant. Okay, this pipe is the coolant. Okay, these are the various components in the nuclear reactor. Okay, coming to the first one, that is the nuclear reactor. Okay, the main function of the reactor is to control the emission and absorbs the neutrons. Okay, the main function of the reactor is to control the emission and absorption of the neutrons. Okay, emission and absorption of the neutrons. Okay, in that first one is the reactor core. First one is the reactor core. Okay, reactor core means that It contains the number of fuel rods. Okay, the reactor core means the it contains the number of fuel rods made up of fissile materials. Okay, made up of fissile materials. Okay, they may be dilute with a non-fissionable materials. Non-fissionable materials. For better control of the reactions or to reduce the damage from the fission products, or to reduce the damage from the fission products. Okay, as the uranium gets oxidated rapidly, the fuel rod should be clad with the aluminum, stainless steel or zirconium. Okay, the size of the core is sufficient to maintain the chain reaction. Okay, that size of the core is sufficient to maintain the chain reactions. Okay. Okay, first reactor core. Okay, it contains the number of fuel rods and a non-fissile materials. Okay, they may be diluted with the non-fissile materials for the better control of the reactions or to reduce the damage of a fission products. Okay, as the uranium gets oxidated, the fuel rod should be clad with the aluminum or the stainless steel or the zirconium. Okay, the size of the core is sufficient to maintain the chain reaction. Okay, this is the core. This is the reactor core. Outermost cover is the reactor core. Okay, this size of that reactor core is to maintain the sufficient chain reaction. Okay, in that reactor core only the chain reaction is uptime. Okay, the size of this reactor core is sufficient to maintain the chain reaction. Okay, next coming to the second one is the moderator. Second one is the moderator. Okay, what is the main purpose for that moderator is when the fast neutron is slowed down. Okay, when the fast neutron is slowed down. Okay, the neutron produced by the fission process are ejected from the nucleus at a very high velocity. Okay, the velocity of that fission products are the 1.5 into 10 power 7. Okay, therefore a very large kinetic energy of that fast neutron. Okay, the elements can be undergoes a fission reactance. Okay, by using this moderator we convert the fast neutron into the slow neutron. Why? Because we are converting the fast neutron into slow neutron means in each and every chain reaction we are developing the enormous amount of heat energy. Okay, ప్రతి చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో మనకి ఏమవుతుందమ్మా ఎక్కువ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ హీట్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది డెలివర్డ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అంత అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ హీట్ ఎనర్జీ మనకి డెలివర్డ్ అయినప్పుడు అక్కడ ఉన్న వెజల్స్ కావచ్చు, కూలెంట్ ప్రాసెస్ కావచ్చు, పైప్స్ కావచ్చు, అవన్నీ కూడా మనకి డ్యామేజ్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి కంపల్సరీగా మనం తీసుకున్న ఫాస్ట్ న్యూట్రాన్ ఏం చేయాలి అంటే స్లో న్యూట్రాన్ గా కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాతే దాన్ని మన రియాక్షన్స్ లోకి పంపించాలి. Okay, this is the moderator. Okay, this is the moderator. By using this moderator we convert the fast neutron into slow neutron. Okay, by using the moderator. Okay, this is the diagram for that. This moderator, this is the uranium 235 is the fast neutron. Okay, that fast neutron is given to this moderator, then it will be converted into the slow neutron. Okay, then it will be converted into the slow neutron. Okay, the purpose of the moderator materials in the reactor core is to moderate or reduce the neutron speed. Okay, what is the advantage for that moderator? To reduce the neutron speed. Why? Because we are reducing the neutron speed, we are obtaining the enormous amount of heat energy. For reduction of that heat energy we are using as the moderator as the moderator as the one of the mediator for converting the fast neutron to the slow neutrons. fast neutron to the slow neutrons. Okay, the absorption property of uranium-235 8 are very much reduced with thermal or slow down the neutrons. Slow down the neutrons. Okay, the purpose of that moderator is the reduces the neutron speed. Okay, reduces the neutron speed. The fast neutrons collided with a nucleus of moderator materials loses their energy. Okay, suppose we are taking the uranium-235 as a fast neutron. This fast neutron is collided with the moderator materials. Okay, and then we lost the some amount of energy by the collision of this moderator. By the collision of this moderator, these fast neutrons release the some amount of energy. The fast neutron collides with the moderator materials, lost their energy. Okay, lost their energy and gets slowed down Okay, for the simple law of mechanism, if the neutron collides with the nucleus of equal mass, it loses all its energies. Okay, it loses all its energies. Okay, this is the operation of the moderator. Okay, this is the operation of a moderator. Okay, what is the use of moderator? It converts fast neutron into slow neutrons. How it converts fast neutron to slow neutron? The fast neutron is collided with the moderator. The fast neutron is collided with the moderator. Some amount of energy is wasted for that collision process. ఓకే, ఇది ఏమవుతుందమ్మా, ఈ మోడరేటర్ ని ఢీ కొట్టినప్పుడు మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, కొంత ఎనర్జీ అనేది లాస్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అలా ఎనర్జీ లాస్ అవడం వల్ల మనకి వచ్చిన అవుట్పుట్ ఏమవుతుంది, దిస్ ఫాస్ట్ న్యూట్రాన్ విల్ బి రెడ్యూస్డ్ టు ద స్లో న్యూట్రాన్ ఫర్ ద collision of this moderator. For the collision of this moderator, the fast neutron collides with the nucleus of the moderator materials and loses their energies and then gets slowed down. Okay, why? Because we are converting fast neutron into slow neutrons. We are developing the enormous amount of heat energy. That heat energy is not required for the conversion of that stream. Then we are converting the fast neutron into the slow neutron by using this moderator. Okay, this is the moderator. Uranium-235 is the fast neutron that will be collided with this moderator. Some amount of energy is wasted in this process, in this collision process. Therefore, this fast neutron is converted into the slow neutron. Okay, therefore, this fast neutron is slowed down for the slow neutrons, converted into the slow neutron. This is the overall operation for the nuclear reactors. Next, coming to the next type, that is the third one, control rods. Okay, first, what is meant by the control rods? Control. In that name, we are having the controlling the operation. Control means the controlling. The control rods controlling the rate of fission of uranium-235. Okay, the control rods are used to control the rate of fission process. Okay, these are the control rods. Okay, these control rods are used to control the rate of fission process. Okay, in that reactor, some fission process are uptime. Okay, that fission process is controlled. అంటే అది సరిగ్గా జరుగుతుందా లేదా, ఫిజన్ ఆపరేషన్ అనేది కరెక్ట్ గా ఉందా లేదా అనేది చెక్ చేసి మనకి కావాల్సిన అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ హీట్ ఎనర్జీ అక్కడ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుందా లేదా, ఎక్కువ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది తక్కువ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది అనేది దాన్ని బట్టి కంట్రోలింగ్ రాడ్స్ అనేవి పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా ఆపరేట్ అవుతాయి. ఒకవేళ ఎక్కువ న్యూట్రాన్స్ చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో కానీ మనకి పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు ఆ న్యూట్రాన్స్ ని కంట్రోల్ రాడ్స్ అనేవి అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటాయి. ఒకవేళ తక్కువ న్యూట్రాన్స్ మనకి రియాక్షన్ లో కానీ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తే, ఇన్ దట్ కేస్ దట్ కంట్రోలర్ రాడ్స్ రిలీజ్ దట్ న్యూట్రాన్స్. ఓకే, న్యూట్రాన్స్ ని రిలీజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో న్యూట్రాన్స్ అనేది పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసేటట్టు చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, దట్ కంట్రోల్ రాడ్స్ ఆర్ యూజ్డ్ టు కంట్రోలింగ్ ద ఫిజన్ ఆపరేషన్. The control rods are used to control the fission operations. Okay, rate of fissions. Okay, these control rods are made up of a boron cadmiums. These control rods are made up of a boron or the cadmiums. Okay, that absorbs the sum of the slow down neutrons. Okay, this absorbs the sum of the slow down reactants. Okay, the chain reactors is to be maintain a steady value. Okay, the chain reaction is to be maintain a steady value during the operation of the reactor. During the operation of a reactor. Okay, also the reactor must be able to shut down automatically. Okay, also the reactors must be able to shut down automatically. Okay, all this requires a control of that reactor so as to prevent the fuel rods. Okay, the control rods insert into the core are for the top of the reactor vessel. Okay, at the top of that reactor vessel, we are placing the some control rods. Some control rods. Okay, these control rods controls the fission process. Okay, fission process జరిగేటప్పుడు న్యూట్రాన్స్ అనేది కావాలంటే రిలీజ్ చేస్తుంది, లేదా న్యూట్రాన్స్ ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకోవాలంటే అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. అంటే ఎన్ని న్యూట్రాన్స్ మనకి చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో మనకి ఆపరేట్ అవుతున్నాయి, పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తున్నాయి అనేది అబ్జర్వ్ చేయడానికి వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ద కంట్రోల్ రాడ్స్. ఓకే, ఆ న్యూట్రాన్స్ అనేవి చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో పార్టిసిపేట్ బట్టే మనకి కావాల్సిన అవుట్పుట్ అనేది ఎనర్జీ అనేది డెలివర్డ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, దట్ ఫ్యూజన్ ఆపరేషన్ ఈస్ కంట్రోల్ బై యూజింగ్ దిస్ కంట్రోల్ rods. Okay, these control rods are made with the boron or the cadmiums. These control rods are made with the boron or the cadmiums. Okay, that absorbs the sum of the slow neutrons. Okay, this control rods absorbs the sum of the slow neutrons. Okay, this is the usage of that control rods. Next, fourth one is the coolant. What type of coolant? Coolant. Okay, in a medium through which the heat generated in the reactor is transferred to the heat exchangers. Okay, for the utilization of that generations. Okay, in that case, the coolant flows through around the reactor core. Okay, the coolant is flows through the around the reactor core. Okay, it performs the additional function for keeping the interaction of that reactors. Okay, good coolant should not be absorb the neutrons. Good coolant should not be absorb the neutrons, should be non-oxidizing or the non-corrosive. Okay, the coolant is used for the cooling purpose of that reactor core. Why? Because we are using the coolant. Okay, in that reactor vessel some fusion process are obtained and then we are releasing the enormous amount of heat energy. Okay, due to that heat energy the reactor vessels and also the some tubes or pipes are to be damaged. Okay, that's why we are using the coolant. That's why we are using the coolant. Next, fifth one, reflector. Fifth one is the reflector. It is a completely surrounded the reactor core within the thermal shielding. It is a completely surrounded with the reactor with a thermal shielding. Okay, ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి this is the reflector. This is the రిఫ్లెక్టర్. ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి ఇక్కడ న్యూక్లియర్ ఫిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ అనేది జరిగిందో, చైన్ రియాక్షన్ జరిగినప్పుడు వెంటనే ఏమవుతుందమ్మా, మనకి ఎనార్మస్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ హీట్ ఎనర్జీతో పాటు some radiance will be delivered. Okay, that radiance will be reflected by using this reflector. ఓకే, అండర్స్టాండ్ మా? ఏదైతే మనకి ఫిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ అనేది జరిగిందో ఆ ఫిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ జరిగినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి enormous amount of heat energy తో పాటు some radioactive materials are obtained. Okay, these radioactive materials are to be reflected by this reflector. reactor. Okay, it is a completely surrounded with the reactor core. Totally the reactor core is surrounded with this reflector. అంటే ఆ రేడియేషన్స్ అనేవి బయటకి డిస్పోజ్ అవ్వకుండా రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేసి ఆ కోర్ లోనే మనకి ఉండేటట్టు చూసుకోవడానికి we are using the reflector. Okay, it is a completely surrounds the reactor core within the thermal shielding. ఓకే, రియాక్టర్ తర్వాత మనకి ఏముంటది, థర్మల్ షీల్డింగ్ అనేది ఉంటది. దిస్ ఇస్ ద థర్మల్ షీల్డింగ్ అండ్ దెన్ బయోలాజికల్ షీల్డింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ కంటిన్యూయింగ్ ద చైన్ రియాక్షన్స్. ఓకే, అవి బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోకుండా కంటిన్యూగా మనకి రియాక్షన్ లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసేటట్టు మనం చేసుకోవడం కోసం రిఫ్లెక్టర్స్ అనే వాటిని యూజ్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఓకే, ఆ రిఫ్లెక్టర్ లేకపోతే ఏంటి, మనకి ఏవైతే న్యూట్రాన్స్ అవి డెలివర్డ్ అవుతాయో అవి ఏమవుతాయి, బయటికి ఎస్కేప్ అవడానికే చూస్తాయి. ఓకే, వాటిని మళ్ళీ మనం రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేసి అక్కడే ఉంచుకొని మళ్ళీ చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో మనకి పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయడానికి మనకి యూజ్ అయ్యేటట్టు చేసేది మనకి ఏంటి, రిఫ్లెక్టర్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ద రిఫ్లెక్టర్ గెట్స్ హీటెడ్ డ్యూ టు ద కొలిజన్ ఆఫ్ ఏ న్యూట్రాన్స్ విత్ ఇట్స్ ఆటమ్స్. ఓకే, ఆ న్యూట్రాన్స్ ఆటమ్స్ తో కొలిజన్ జరిగినప్పుడు ది రిఫ్లెక్టర్ కూడా మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, హీట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ కూలెంట్ ఈస్ ఎసెన్షియల్ ఫర్ ద ఎస్కేప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ న్యూట్రాన్స్. ఓకే, అప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి, ఆ రిఫ్లెక్టర్ ని కంపల్సరీ కూలెంట్ ద్వారా కూల్ అనేది చేయాలి. అలా కూల్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆ న్యూట్రాన్స్ అనేవి మనకి బయటికి డిస్పోజ్ అవ్వకుండా విత్ ఇన్ ద రియాక్టర్ వెజల్ లోనే ఉండేటట్టు మనం చూసుకునే దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటున్నాం, రిఫ్లెక్టర్స్ అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ రిఫ్లెక్టర్స్, ఏవైతే న్యూట్రాన్స్ అలాగే ఏవైతే రేడియేషన్స్ ఉంటాయో అవన్నీ కూడా ఆ న్యూట్రాన్స్ అనేవి మనకి బయటికి ఎస్కేప్ అవ్వకుండా చైన్ రియాక్షన్ లో ఫిజన్ ప్రాసెస్ లో మనకి యాక్టివ్ గా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయడానికి యూజ్ చేసేదే మనం రిఫ్లెక్టర్ అంటున్నాం. యూజ్ చేసే మెటీరియల్ ఏంటి, మనకి రిఫ్లెక్టర్స్. నెక్స్ట్, thermal shielding. Okay, it is usually constructed for the iron and it will be protected from the delay of that alpha and beta particle radiations. Okay, alpha beta particle radiations అనేవి డిస్పోజ్ అయినప్పుడు వాటిని బయటికి వెళ్ళనీయకుండా షీల్డింగ్ అనేది చేయడాన్ని మనం థర్మల్ షీల్డింగ్ అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, ఇన్ దిస్ మేనర్ ఇట్స్ గెట్స్ హీటెడ్ అండ్ ప్రివెంట్స్ ద రియాక్టర్ వాల్. ఓకే, అవి రియాక్టర్ వాల్ నుంచి బయటకు వెళ్లకుండా మనం షీల్డింగ్ అనేది చేస్తున్నాం. కూలెంట్ ఫ్లోస్ ఓవర్ ద షీల్డింగ్ టు టేక్ అవే ద హీట్. ఇందులో కూడా మనం కూలెంట్ అనేది యూజ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. Next, reactor vessel. Okay, the seventh one is the reactor vessel. Okay, what is meant by reactor vessel? The reactor core and the reflector and the thermal shieldings are enclosed to maintain the reactor vessel. Okay, in that reactor vessel we are having the reactor core, thermal shielding and also the reflectors. Okay, the reactor and is called as the reactor vessel or the reactor tank. Okay, it will be withstand the high pressures. Okay, next, last one is the biological shielding. Okay, last one is the biological shielding. Okay, what is meant by biological shielding? It is made up of lead iron or dense concrete. Okay, that biological shielding is made up of lead iron or the dense concrete. Okay, it is used to prevent the escape the fast neutrons. Okay, this biological shielding is used to prevent the escape of the fast neutrons and slow neutrons, beta particles, gamma radiations, as the radiations are harmful for the living organs. Okay, these radiations are harmful for the living organs. Okay, that's why we are requiring for that biological shielding is the one of the major important consideration. For that we are requiring the biological shielding. The whole of the reactor is enclosed in the biological shielding. Okay, the whole of the reactor is enclosed with the biological shielding. Okay, these are all the various parts parts in the reactor. First one is the reactor core. Okay, what is meant by the reactor core? It contains the number of rods and it is made up of with the fissile materials. Okay, this is the reactor core. It contains the number of rods and the fissile materials. Okay, this is the non-fissile materials for the better control of that reactions. Okay, this is the totally reactor core. In that reactor core, the fission process is obtained. Okay, the size of this reactor core is sufficient to maintain the chain reaction. Okay, next one is the moderator. What is meant by moderator? By usage of this moderator, we convert the fast neutron into the slow neutron. Okay, fast neutron into the slow neutron. Okay, that moderator is used for converting the fast neutron into the slow neutrons. Okay, that natural uranium contains the 0.7% of that. Next, control rods. Okay, these are the control rods. Okay, these control rods are used to control the fission process, and it absorbs the neutrons. Okay, it absorbs the neutrons. Okay, it is made up of boron and cadmiums. It is made up of boron or the cadmiums. Next one is the coolant. Okay, this is the coolant. Why we are using that coolant? Coolant is the one of the major important consideration. Then the coolant flows around the reactor core. It performs the additional function of the keeping the interior of that reactors. Okay, good coolant should not absorb the neutrons. Okay, should non-oxidizing, non-corrosion and heavy high chemical reaction stabilities. Okay, next one is the reflector. Okay, this is the reflectors. Reflector is it is completely surrounded with the reactor core. Okay, by using these reflectors, we can protect the escape of that neutrons. Okay, ఏ న్యూట్రాన్స్ అయితే ఎస్కేప్ అవుతాయో వాటిని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేయడానికి రిఫ్లెక్టర్ అనేది మనకి యూస్ చేసుకుంటాం. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ is the shielding. Okay, in that shielding we are having the thermal shielding, biological shielding is there. Thermal shielding is used to protect the alpha and beta particles. Okay, alpha and beta, delay the alpha and beta particles. Okay, next one is the reactor vessel. The reactor vessel contains the reactor cores, reflectors and also the thermal shieldings. Okay, reactor vessel is used to a combination of the reactor cores, reflectors and thermal shieldings. Next one is the last one is the biological shielding. Biological shielding. Okay, what is meant by biological shielding? It is made up of lead, iron or dense concrete. It is used to prevent the escape of the fast neutrons. Okay, it is used to prevent the escape of the fast neutrons, slow neutrons, beta particles and gamma rays. Okay, these radiations are harmful for the living organs. Okay, this beta and the gamma radiations are harmful for the living organs. Okay, the whole of that reactor is enclosed with this biological shielding. Okay, this is the totally is the biological shielding. This the use of that biological shielding is it absorbs the neutrons and also the harmful radioactivities, that is beta and gamma particles. Okay, that particles are harmful to the living organs. That particles are harmful to the living organs. Okay, this is the total various parts in the reactor. Okay, these are 8 are the reactor components or the reactor parts. Okay, this is the one practical view for that reactor. Control rods. These are all the control rods. Yellow colors are the control rods. Okay, this is the moderator. These are the fuels. And this is the reactor core. This is the gas, heat exchanger, coolant, cold gas. core, the nuclear fission processes takes place. In that core, the nuclear fission processes takes place. Moderator, this reduces the speed of a fast moving neutron. Most moderators and graphites water are the heavy water. We are using the water as a moderator or heavy water as a moderator. Next, control rods. Okay, these are the some of the control rods. This control rods limits the number of fuel atoms that can split. Okay, they are made up of boron, cadmiums, which absorbs the neutrons. They controls the nuclear fission process. Next, coolant. Okay, they carry the intense heat generators. Water is used as a coolant. Some reactors are the liquid sodium are the coolants. Next, fuels. The fuel is used for the nuclear fission is the uranium-235 isotopes. Okay, most of that nuclear power plants we are using the uranium-235 as a nucleus. Next, radiation shielding are the thermal shielding. Radiation shielding are the thermal shielding. To protect the people working from the radiations and the radiation hazards. Next, the reactor core is typically made up of a coupled 100 assemblies depending on the power levels. Okay, inside the reactor vessel, the fuel rods are immersed in a waters. Okay, which acts as a both coolant and the moderator. Okay, in the reactor, we are using the both moderator and the coolant. Okay, this moderator helps slow down the neutrons and produces the fission to sustain chain reactions. Okay, these moderators are helps in the slow down the neutrons produced by the fission process. Okay, these are helps for slow down the neutrons and produces the fission process. This is the operation for that moderator. The moderator is used for slow down the neutrons, or when the fast neutron is collided with this moderator, some amount of heat energy is dissipated or wasted. Then this fast neutron is converted into the slow neutron. Okay, this is the nuclear reactor diagram and various components in that nuclear reactors. Okay, the nuclear reactor is the heart of the nuclear power plant. Okay, in that nuclear reactor, complete operation of that nuclear fission process is obtained. That is, the total complete chain reaction is obtained in the nuclear reactor. By complete operation of that chain reaction, okay, each and every chain reaction, we are producing the enormous amount of heat energy. Okay, by using that heat energy, the water is converted into the steam energy. Okay, then that by using that steam, the turbine blades are rotated and then some mechanical energy is produced. That mechanical energy is given to the alternator and then it generates the electrical energy. Okay, that is the total working of the nuclear power plant. Okay, total the heat energy will be produced in the nuclear reactor only. Okay, that's why the nuclear reactor is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Okay, that's why the nuclear reactor is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Okay, this is the cross-sectional view of that nuclear reactor. Okay, these are all the control rods. Graphites are the moderator. And this is the nuclear fuels. And this is the reactor core. This is the reactor core. Control rods controls the fission process and moderators are used to slow down the fast neutrons into slow neutrons, and then it converts fast neutrons into slow neutrons. Okay, the reactor core. Okay, that size of that reactor core is sufficient to complete the chain reactions. Okay, next one is the reflectors. The reflectors are used to controls the neutrons or the fission process. Okay, then the reflectors are used to protect the escape of that neutrons from that nuclear reactors. Okay, next one is the reactor vessel. In that reactor vessel, we are having the reactor cores and reactor cores and fission. Okay, next thermal shielding and the biological shieldings. These are used to protect the living organisms from the alpha beta radiations, harmful radiations. It's the principal parts of the nuclear reactors. And this is the moderator. Okay, this is the total heart of the nuclear power plant and the nuclear reactor. Okay, it is the heart of a nuclear power plant. Complete total chain reaction will be obtained in the nuclear reactor only, and these are the various parts are the various equipments in that nuclear reactors: control rods, moderators, nuclear fuels, coolant, reflector, neutron detectors, and shieldings. Okay, in that shielding, we are having the biological shielding and thermal shielding is there. Biological shielding and also the thermal shielding is there. Okay, these are the various parts in the nuclear reactor. These are the 8 various parts in the nuclear reactors. These are all the control rods. Okay, different types of control rods are used to control the fission process. Okay, these are the various types of the control rods. These control rods limits the number of fuel atoms that can be split. Okay, this can be made by the boron or the cadmiums, which absorbs the neutrons. Okay, that boron and cadmiums are absorbs the neutrons. Okay, the fuel used for the nuclear fissions are the uranium-235. Mostly we are using the uranium-235 as the nuclear fuel. Okay, in that nuclear fuel we are having the some nuclear fission processes are obtained and then some chain reactions are also obtained. Okay, various types of the control rods, and this is the cross-sectional view of that reactors. And this is the operation of that moderators. It will be used to fast neutron will be converted into the slow neutron by using this moderator. That fast neutron is collided with that moderator, and that some amount of energy will be wasted. Okay, that amount of energy, after a wasting of that amount of energy in the fast neutron, then it will be converted into the slow neutrons. Okay, that is the main operation in the case of a moderators. Various parts in the nuclear reactors. Okay, these are all the various parts in the nuclear reactor.